Okay, listen to this song. This is the song that I would like to have for you and me. Are you going to listen to the words of the song? I don't want to hear any rap bullshit. Plug your ears, I'm going to fucking spit. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker out of my life. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday. This speaking very fucking low. You haven't told him fucking no. I don't want him out of your fucking home. I want you to fucking tell me right now. Look what you're fucking doing. Did you hear me chewing? You don't want the doctor in you. Is that motherfucker in you? I want you right there in my
Sales teams have it tough.
Right now.
PanDoc is here to make things easy. Create, share, and approve documents in minutes.
Fucking doctor
I'm
right
an
there,
asshole.
right now. I want this motherfucker out of my life. I want you right
You know
there
what? I
in my
completely fucking ruined it.
right now.
Everyone.
In that same room as you. Right now.
We'll play this again at the end. I am so sorry. I'm like trying to do more than one. Let's start again. Hold on. I thought I had this all set up. I don't. I have my friend Reborne here. Hi, Reborne.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you. First of all, I want you.
First of all, I want you.
Sponsored streams. Right. Well, when we started, Reborn sent me a message real quick. I can't hear the music. I'm trying to fix it so we could listen to this call together, and all of a sudden the program I was using decided to play an ad. Sorry about that. I really wanted to say, Reborn, first of all, I want you. I spelled your name wrong too. Sorry about that. Precious and Reebs. We need a photo of you at the fountain reboned. How are you, Precious?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Well, I tried to get Will, but he wasn't available, so I really appreciate you joining me tonight.
Yeah, no problem. That Will guy, he flakes on everybody.
Such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I heard you do a pretty good Will impression.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I don't hear it personally, but could you
I don't
try
either.
one of those patented Will laughs for me?
Oh, the one at the.
Thank you. Thank you. So, give me just a second. This is probably going to start playing some kind of fucking ad again.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, give me one sec.
Climb to
there it
even
goes.
greater heights.
If I weren't so stupid.
Discover the Subaru
done
Outback
this.
Wilderness.
And
You must be smart.
I'm your girl. I must be smart.
Yeah.
I caught the tail end of the call you were just doing. So I'm going to have to go back and listen to that, but I really did enjoy that.
He's very mad at the start.
What's going on with Lauren? Have you talked to Will? Do you know what's going on with you know what?
I don't, actually. I think Will's been cut off.
Are Lauren and Jamie still together?
No. No, they're not.
All right. I sent you a link. I'm going to have to put this stupid call, not stupid call. I'm calling myself stupid.
No, you're good. I
This
get it.
call is not stupid. I really cannot multitask. The problem is I'm going to be 50 in 2 weeks, and I'm not great at this, even though I've been doing it I don't know how long. All right, everybody be patient with me for a second. This is how this works. Look at that. And if you use the little link, I have a little room, and we can watch it together.
I think I pushed play. Sorry.
You can push play and I can push play, so we can
Oh, that's
both.
dangerous. Can't
Yeah.
feel that.
That's why I like this. Well, the reason I wanted to do this, one of the many reasons I wanted to do this, honestly, is because while I enjoy the videos on your channel,
Hmm.
I really miss the commentary.
Oh, for sure. I have. I don't know if you know about the channel. There's one called Blankborn Entertainment. Have you seen that one yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure. There's commentary there. That's where Sundays with Claude is right now until Claude comes back. But
Oh,
I
awesome.
yeah, I appreciate that. I got a lot of notes.
Yeah, I know this in this community, there are a lot of differing opinions on how this kind of stuff should be done. Read.
Oh yeah.
But
Bah.
this is my channel, so this is how we're gonna do it. This call we're gonna do is All Dat Dare. It's 2 hours and 23 minutes and 31 seconds long. We probably won't get through this whole thing.
I was gonna say I probably got like an hour and a half tops. I'll tell you that much.
But I got all the time in the world.
Right.
So I'm just going to give so we can get started, I'm just going to give a general hello, everyone. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. And, I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings by not saying hello personally to everyone.
I stopped doing that, Nick. This takes too long.
And then I'll fix your name when I, upload this properly.
Oh yeah, no
Sorry
worries.
about that.
Doesn't matter to me. The club spells it with a U, so.
All right, All Dat Dare. Can you tell me a little bit about what we're going to listen to for those who are not familiar?
Shit. It all kind of bleeds together at this point. I think this call is about Lauren trying to. I think he's trying to win her back in this call, because you'd already heard the. I talked to Sean.
Hold on, honey. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Dinosaur Tornado
Yeah.
donated $3. Oh man, you two, this is like when the mega powers came together. You two are the Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy
Man.
Savage of this community. Except with better promos.
Thank you, Dinosaur Tornado. You know what? For a minute, I forgot. I heard that sound, and you won't be able to hear it, and I'll have to give you like an incoming baby or something.
No. Once I started hearing it.
I said, oh man, you two, this is like when the mega powers came together. You two are the Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage of this community. Can I be Macho Man?
Yeah, absolutely. Even though he's my favorite out of the two, I will let you have Macho Man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't I mean, I like Hulk Hogan, okay, but
Yeah.
he's no Macho Man.
No, Macho is the best.
Bonesaw is ready. That might be.
Yeah, right. Spider-Man. I just loved his promos. He'd be like coked out of his mind, just like cup of coffee.
I'm sorry. Just thinking about Macho Man Randy Savage makes me laugh. Thank you, Dinosaur Tornado. So yeah, the one we listened to the other night was the one before this, I believe, where they broke up, and then he calls back like immediately, like, you need to call me back immediately.
Yeah.
And it's just that he's changed.
Yeah, I think that this is more or less them just arguing about why they aren't good together, and Lauren comes up with a new excuse as to why, he's not, why he doesn't listen and can't remember things she says. It's kind of given away in the title, but, I think that's it. It's hard. Like, I don't have enough time in the day to do this shit anymore, so,
Yeah.
like I'm pushing one call out and listening to the next for Sunday. I'm like, don't know what to do.
You know more than other
Hold
guys.
on,
Come
honey.
on, you.
Ramona's Run Over Diaper donated $3. First of all, I want you.
First of all, I want you.
First of all,
Thank you, Ramona's Diaper.
I don't know if he even followed up with a second of all. He just kind of said, first of all, I want you.
Yeah. There's no, first of all, I want you. B,
There was no thing to.
think too. That might be my new was you. Did
Was
you?
was he?
Was
I do
you?
the he one time he said IR, and I can't get that out of my head. That's pretty brutal.
Somebody said in the chat while you were doing your premiere, they started doing that. They started putting the lyrics of that freaking song. You know, the we both said some
Oh yeah,
things.
that was their song. That he sang that, man, a dozen times at least. At least they'd have a big huge fight, a blow up, and then the next morning she'd wake up to a voicemail. We both said something. Oh, this will fix it.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I got to do this for Patrick. Oh yeah. He said I do a pretty good Macho Man impression.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I don't know. It's not very feminine of me, but I do like my Macho Man.
I mean, Hulk Hogan just yelled all the time. Listen, Mean Gene.
Sunglasses and his hat. All right, we'll never get started if I don't stop. I could talk about
Oh yeah, me too.
I could talk about 80s and 90s wrestling for hours.
Oh,
No
hell
joke. Yeah. All right, here we go. I listened to this earlier. I'm trying to remember though. Is there singing in the beginning?
Oh, yeah, I think there's singing warnings in this one, and if you were listening to it earlier, I mean, ADDs is a new excuse.
Yeah.
Maybe I got ADD.
I got ADD. That's why I can't remember what you said.
That's why I love it. Not to interrupt the start again, but that's what I love about these kind of calls is just the new stupid I can think of calls kind of boring, but then he'll say one thing and I'm like, okay, this has to go out. Just
yeah, it
for
just
the ADD thing.
turns it all around and makes it amazing. Just
Right.
And we were talking about it a little bit beforehand. I think it's really interesting once you take the alcohol away and he doesn't have that because that was always his excuse. Like the next day, I don't even remember what I said. I was drunk.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
He has nothing to fall back on, so he's got to think of new things. Near the beginning, he does these things where he'd scream at her and then be like, "Listen, I'm sorry for yesterday. It was hot outside.
Voice to Voice
I'll
donated
sweat my ass off." It's like,
$3.87.
that's what you got.
Oh yeah. First of all, Mean Gene, I'm the Tower of Pow. Too sweet to be sour. I'm funky like a monkey.
Mean
Sky's the
Gene.
limit and space is the place.
Thank you, voice to voice. No, as soon as you said he'd start yelling, and all of a sudden my thing went off and said, "If you love me, you don't want another guy's come on you." Oh my God, this is going to be very silly. I'm so sorry about that, but thank you. I
No worries.
appreciate the generosity. I should have. I think it's an appreciation of my fine guest.
No.
Oh, all right. We might dip into the singing a little bit, but I will probably go past it. I'm not a lover of fine music.
I can't wait for tomorrow night, guys. You're gonna love it.
God. Yeah, and the warnings were really appreciated because I could just skip until I didn't see that face anymore.
Yeah. I'd already put the face in for music, but it's just I didn't have that warning at the start, so I guess people didn't really know, but
It's 2022 and Lauren still isn't over his drunk.
he really isn't. Like a camel, but alcohol.
This call contains singing. When this face appears, you have been warned.
Stupid face. And if you want to talk, I'll pause it.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Good morning, precious. I've slept on it and processed it, and I'm still 100% in. If you want to fall back in love with me again, I'm right here waiting.
If you want to
By the way, I think we broke up without thinking if it was really what we wanted to do.
I appreciate the text messages for context as well. They're just as good as the calls.
Patrick kills it.
He gives what, like, I envision Lauren when I hear his Lauren, like it's just the essence of Lauren's dopiness.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's fantastic. It's I was gonna actually ask a lot of people. I think I asked you at one point too, and then Patrick read them, and I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
think Patrick's
Yeah, that
just locked in now.
that's who it is for me now. Like that's
Yeah.
my Lauren in my head. Lauren Precious.
Oh yeah, I quote him all the time like, "Oh, I wish she was here, right with me."
All right, he's getting ready to sing. Let's dip in and see what he's gonna sing.
Okay.
We both said some things.
Everybody
Do I need to
wants
push play?
a little
No.
piece
Oh.
of me.
Oh, am I? You know what? Can you hear it?
No.
I'm because I'm an asshole. That's why. You didn't miss anything, honey. Hold on.
Oh, I know he's singing, right? There we go. Look at that face. It's beautiful.
Give me a second. I got like so excited. There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Standing so
That's very loud.
strong
Sorry about
and
that.
He's belting it
true.
out right now.
Baby, I still
What is wrong with him?
believe in you.
That's how he sings. I love it.
Why does he think this will work?
I don't know.
I just, I give it my all. Of course, I yell and scream. I mean, that's maybe one of my favorite Lornography moments, though, when, Tiffany/Debbie says, I think it's funny. You scream, and half the time you don't know the lyrics, and he's like, yeah, give it my all. And they're 80s songs.
Right. I know with at least the robot, near the beginning, just because maybe the robot wanted to make like a greatest hits album, she told him that she loved the singing, and that's why he would do it all the time. It'll work out,
I mean, I do realize you gotta give.
You know more than other guys.
Hold
Come
on a
on,
minute.
you.
I work for Xavier donated $3.
Thank you.
Mr. Benush isn't bending to the left in that wanted pic.
Mr. Penis. Thank you. I work for Xavier. It's not. Well, the pic. Yeah, you're right. The pic isn't 100% accurate. I didn't realize that really was Mr. Penis on there. I'm sorry. There's a dirty picture there. I didn't. It's so small. I didn't realize. I thought it was like a little X over his crotch, but it's actually a little penis. Sorry about that.
I mean, it looks like a oh god, what are those? It's like a toy, the crackers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like one of them.
I didn't even realize it was a penis.
Well, you know.
I wrote you some shitty poetry. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let me go forward a little bit here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of singing on the start of this one.
We're still going, huh?
Long lost
It's
friend.
gonna. There's one day it's gonna kill everyone. There's one day where he sings like 14 songs in a row.
Oh my god!
I call it the breakup mix. That he really wanted her back. It's
just
like
kept calling back and singing songs.
just like voicemail. Like, you know how he does in the text? Voicemail. It'd be like that. I'll just a voicemail. Make sure you listen to specifically those last two. It's like, oh my god. I'll have to figure out what day it was, but yeah, there's a fair amount.
Jesus Christ. Let's see. This is 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, this day right here has like 16 voicemails, so I would
Holy
assume it's that
shit.
day.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back a little bit. Let me figure it.
Hold on, I'm gonna figure it.
We're almost there.
I know when when Heelborn started doing the text, people were like, "Why are you putting this make-believe crap in there?" And it's like, no, this is context. This happened. This is the thing.
There's something for everyone here.
With all the hurt I've
Fine
handed you,
It's almost over, guys. Don't worry.
gotta stop your love from dying.
Every song sounds the same,
Lord, I'll be living proof.
and he does to all of them.
Yeah, his ooh. And he never takes into consideration that not everyone is a lover of country music.
Oh yeah, the robot made that clear many times. It's like, hey, can you sing something I like? Well, I don't know it. No, don't learn. Just keep singing your crap.
Yeah. Don't learn like good. Well, you know what? There are people who like country music who aren't Lauren, but
Yesterday,
I'm not one of
jealous
them.
man.
I can't.
Today,
Day had to come at some point.
Here
The
we go.
timing of all that has happened is terrible, but it is something that only you can make real. and being scared won't get us back together. I just remembered that you told me that Maggie Joe broke your computer when she was mad. So that means now that I'm getting my computer back tomorrow and internet hooked up tomorrow, I still won't be able to see you on webcam. That's upsetting.
That's upsetting.
I love his little baby. Like, instead of saying, I really wish you'd figure something out so we could see each other on webcam. Well, guess I'm not going to see you on webcam.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm not going to get what I want. This is upsetting.
Fucking 51-year-old child.
I'm surprised you answered.
What a way to open.
Usually you don't answer the first time I call, so I'm surprised you answered. How are you?
Fine.
What you been doing?
Italian sausages.
French sausages.
Sausages. That
one. Go ahead.
That and Massachusetts.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. Massachusetts. If he would say a word, the robot would try and get him to repeat stuff like that, like shoes. Anytime you say, "I gotta get a new pair of shoes," you gotta get what? Shoes.
Shoes.
You gotta get what? Shoes. Okay, thanks.
I hope everyone's ready for an hour of me and Reborn going sausages.
Sausage. I was started doing his whistle a lot too, but then it started making me actually whistle when I talked, and I had to stop doing it. Because that wobble tooth is in full force when he's talking to the robot. You're like, are you serious?
he whistles when he says Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
He did. Oh,
Thinking about how much of a good guy I really am.
It's so gross.
No. No, Lauren's unclimbable ladder. It's not Will. Some people say Reborn sounds like Will. I don't hear it.
I don't either, but I get it
Reborn.
all the time. Until people are told that it's not, and then they realize they sound nothing like him.
He was wanting to touch that.
Oh, how much of an asshole I am?
Asshole!
Well, gee, thanks.
I can't believe you're repeating shit to me from that cocksucker.
This is why I couldn't troll Lauren. I would just be doing this like the whole time.
Right.
Hang on, honey.
Clawbot Unhinged donated $3. Just here to gobble some clout and tell Reborn and the LWO to kiss off.
Thank you, Clawba Unhinged. Gobble some clout and tell Reborn and the LWO to kiss off. Thank you, honey.
Kiss off.
Kiss off.
I'm thinking about how cute my feet are.
Oh, gross.
What?
Have you been thinking about how cute my feet are?
No.
Why would you say that?
I know. I was just being smart.
I was just thinking about how cute my feet are. How is that smart?
That's like, why would
Right.
you bring up, like, he does acknowledge, like, how gross his feet are. Like, is he trying to point out disgusting things about himself? I mean,
Probably.
he's not very clever. I can't imagine he's a great conversationalist. So
Oh,
maybe
not
he
at
just,
all.
can't think of anything else to say.
It's
I'm
not
just trying to be funny. No, you don't want to see. My feet are ugly.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
I love that he sends it though.
This is not live, honey.
Did you get it?
We're live, pal.
Did you get the picture?
Yeah.
No. It's on its way.
Yeah. You know what? Respect to Wildo. I hate his being smart and smart-ass thing, too. I really fucking hate that, too. It's really stupid.
Yeah, there are times where, like, the robot, he'll go, "We love each other," and the robot will say, "I don't love you," and then he go, "You just got to be a smartass, don't you?" Like, don't say it, and you wouldn't have to.
You just gotta be a smartass. I mean,
In
she
my
literally does. I don't know, spoiler. She literally says in this call, "I don't love you anymore," and
yeah,
he just makes it like it's a matter of choice for her. Like you choose not to love me.
right. Oh yeah, if you would have just tried harder,
Yeah.
we'd still be in love.
Jesus Christ.
It's sent, so it's
It's
on
not
its way.
psychotic at all.
You should get it soon. You should get it soon. I have ugly feet. Or ugly toes. The feet are okay, but my toes,
Ugly
my toes are
toes.
ugly.
Why?
Here, let me send a picture to you.
Yeah. What kind of adult talks like this? My opinion, of course. Who's like, "Oh, my feet are ugly, my toes are ugly."
I mean, I think he doesn't have anything else. Like he's trying to get a conversation going.
It's just life is so boring that he has to talk about how ugly his feet are.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah,
else.
fair enough.
It's that or goofy doofy babies or I love you because you're so special and I love the
Oh,
way
goodness.
you are with me and
Yeah.
homeless.
Because she's real. That's one of my favorites.
She's real. Learn his homeless feet.
Oh,
So
He does.
what else you been doing besides thinking?
I love the pause. I love the spaces kept in too.
yeah. I heard Heelborn was going to cut him out, but people wanted to hear the silence. So
I like it. It gives it just some little discomfort I enjoy for some reason.
yeah, you get to experience everything he did. You get to There's the moments where it's like, "Shut the fuck up and listen," and then there's just a minute of dead air.
The teardown house.
Turn on house.
I'm just reading the comments. It's just Lauren quotes teardown house.
No. Is Maggie Joe less mad at you now?
A little.
Well, that's good. She'll get over it.
Here's a good question for you, Reborn.
Mhm.
Chupa grandson asks, why doesn't Jamie Amy say, "Go get a condom" anymore?
I think she's past getting a condom.
Nobody.
I think the go get a condom gimmick, like in the beginning, it was just to say, but like as it went on, it was she would get him so worked up and then go get a condom, and he'd be, like in the chef, he'd go, "Fuck no, not only no, but fuck no right now."
That's a good way to get out of having to do that, though. Waiting until he's really angry.
Right.
Because I know that would probably have to be the worst part. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't know because
I wouldn't know.
Will did all this, but having to do that to me would probably be the hardest part of all this.
Yeah.
Listening
I
to
mean,
the
those grunts.
so gross.
Yeah, he's disgusting. It was funny listening to hear like he'll there's a few times where he would role play and talk about stuff, and like just hearing how his mind works that way is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I did. I heard the one call where they were
Doctor.
at the doctor's. Yeah. And the things that the robot would say. Like, I think I have a festering infection and there's lots of pus and something like that. And I'm just thinking he's just going with it, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's a lot of pus here, and he's like, "I'm gonna have to clear it out with my pecker." Okay. Should really fix the problem.
A little time. So you want to tell me about your thinking?
No.
Not really. You only hear one what you want.
That's true.
Jamie, I know I want you. And I know we've wanted each other the whole time. We've just had a really hard time because we're not together and because we're not face to face together.
Thank
And
you.
it makes it really hard for both of us.
Yeah, there's a point in this call when we get to it. I'm going to ask everybody to pay attention, but he does this often where he's like, we both want to be together, you know. Yeah, and Jamie's sort of like, don't speak for me.
Oh yeah, that happened a lot. Telling me how I feel again.
And he's like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There'll be
we get
times
there.
though where he
I was-
tries
Go
to
ahead.
explain it. He'll be like, "Well, obviously we're talking to each other, so you must really care about me." And she's like, "No, that's not how it works."
Christ. I mean, he just. I don't even know what to
That was
say.
never an issue, and you
about
keep
him.
saying it was the only problem.
It was an issue. For me, it was an issue.
No, it wasn't.
It was somewhat of an issue for you because you didn't want to tell them about what you
No,
do
it
for a
wasn't.
dog. But you are the one that told me that you didn't want to, that you was afraid of telling them what you do for a job.
Oh, I'm going to explain really quickly. If there's an echo, it's because Nick wanted to listen, so y'all can deal with the echo. Hey, Lon, it's Will.
Yeah. I don't know how that gimmick started with Will. I don't know what he was thinking, but he did it for like a year and a half.
I really enjoy that, though. Hey, Will. Hey, Lauren, it's Will.
Yeah, the Will laugh was going for a while, and then I think like one day he said, "Hey, it's Will," and he goes, "Yeah, I know." So then every time after that, I was like, "Hey, Lawrence, Will." One of my favorites is he goes, "Hey, Will. Hey, Lawrence, Will."
Yeah, I think he said issue, not tissue.
They obviously don't have a problem with that.
Evidently.
Would they?
I was afraid of it. I was worried about it.
That's what I said after a bunch of other things that you clearly ignored and focused on that.
God damn it.
Well, I didn't. I did. That was the biggest thing that stuck with
Just sassy.
me that I couldn't get.
Right.
I couldn't get out of my head. But I was afraid how they would react to it.
So the whole, just to explain for those who may not have heard the call before this one, you know, the whole argument was over her job, and he put his foot down and said, you know, I don't like your work, and I'm not going to marry somebody who's a porn star or whatever.
Fucking other guy.
Yeah, other guys. And she's like, okay, pound sand, and they hang up, and he supposedly calls his counselor and then calls back and pretends the whole issue wasn't about him, you know, trying to tell her she couldn't do
Fuck
what
other
she
guy.
enjoyed doing, obviously, and was about probation. So
It's funny how he switches that. Like the argument, he does that a lot in every call where he'll argue about something to death, and then you point out how that argument is stupid. And he goes, "Well, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about this."
yeah, I think it's because I love when he's kind of getting set up, and I can see the end, like the end game, but he doesn't, and he's kind of cornered into saying something, you know, that's true, like not tricked, but like to reveal what he's really thinking, and then that seems to be where he switches his tactic, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm worried about what probation is going to say about. We're worried about what probation is going to say."
Right. Yeah, it's like the setup is very obvious. If you're like, "Oh, so you said this? You're sure you said this? Are you sure you said it?" Yeah. Well, guess what? You're a liar.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about my probation officer.
Yeah. we were both talking about that. Ramona's diaper, who on God's green flat earth would not have heard the previous call? I don't want to presume anything. I don't want to presume that. So I like to explain.
Never assume.
Presume. All right, here we go.
Right.
Sassy robot.
So much sass.
When we made our decision
Sorry.
the other night, I was like,
Sorry.
it's really hard because
Hard.
a lot of my problem has been because of probation and having have to tell them things in
He said
class.
nothing. I'm sorry. I knew we would. I mean, we're only 17 minutes into this call. I know we're
Yep.
not going to get far. But
Yep.
see, this is what drives me nuts. Like he said
Yep.
nothing. They weren't talking about probation. I wouldn't have acted that way, except I was so worried about probation.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's crazy how long he can talk and say nothing. And then you go, like the robot go, what was the fucking point of this? And he goes, wow, you just don't want to fucking hear me talk. Oh, okay.
That's all we do is listen to you talk, Lauren.
He never
I
shut
was
up.
trying to hide it from them because I didn't want them to find out because I didn't want them to tell me that that it wasn't a good idea for me and you to be together. And that's all I could think was just because of the sexual thing.
You keep saying
that-
probation was the biggest thing, yet we ended it over the fact that you didn't want me doing my job.
You know what's kind of funny to me? Like he's turning it around to where he was afraid probation would say they couldn't be together because of what she does for a job. So therefore, it's like her fault. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's a fucking registered sex offender. But
Right.
he's basically like disparaging her because she works in porn.
She's in the adult film industry, yeah.
Yeah, with consenting adults.
Yeah, like the call before this when he's saying like you want to choose fucking other guy over me, and I'm saying guy on purpose because he's stupid, but you know, and she's like, no, you're choosing to not accept my career, to not be with me. That's on you. And he's just like, no, it's on you because you won't stop fucking other guy.
Yeah.
Stuff like that just drives me nuts.
And it's about his insecurities all the way.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just like a marriage is a commitment. Like
Oh yeah, I know, right?
okay. What's
Okay,
that
what's
got
that
to do?
Nothing. Doesn't have to do with anything.
Period. It had nothing to do with probation.
Gravy train.
My
Correct.
you didn't know it. Well,
Yes.
yes, that is correct.
He does that like when he has to acknowledge.
You know me, you know more than other guys. Come on, you.
Question for you.
Ramona's 6-bag mix donated $3. I was one bag short, honey. I'm gonna have to shimmer oil tank, honey.
Thank you, Ramona's 6-bag mix. One bag short. Thank you, precious. I just pinned a message and I didn't. But this is actually the question I wanted to ask you.
Yep.
Lawrence Unclimbable Ladder asks, hey, Heelborn, when was the time where Jamie was the most angry at Lauren?
Honestly, like it'll shock you, but it's there are times where, you know, he'll say that, you know, Betty doesn't deserve her money back, or just conversations like similar to this where it's he doesn't listen, he's not making any points, and when you make a great point, you're like, you're a fucking, you know, you did this. Sorry if I'm swearing too much. You did this thing, and he'll deny it and do the runaround, and he won't own up to what he did, even though there's proof. And or like you're trying to make a point, and he just plows over you, and you can just hear the robot like slam her fist down because she's just like shut up but can't say it, you know, because she doesn't have a voice and she's in the middle of typing a wall of text to him. So those kinds, you know.
Yeah, that makes me crazy when, you know, you've got him dead to rights to something. You could have a picture of him doing something and he would just be like, that's not me. Didn't do that.
I can give you a great example. I don't know when this story will come out, so sorry everyone for spoiling it, but there was a time where he said he had quit smoking. He was done smoking. He wasn't gonna do it again and again and again. And he sends her like a quick video or something, and you can see smoke come up on the frame. She's like, "You're smoking again," and he goes, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." And I haven't touched it. And, oh, you haven't? What's this smoke in the video? Oh, that must have been a skill saw I just stopped using, and yada
Houses
yada.
on fire.
You know? Yeah. Oh, really? And then you bluff. You know, and she goes, "Oh, I can see the cigarette in the reflection of your sunglasses." You can't. Well, why are you on my ass so much? I can fucking smoke if I want. Like, and then he gets mad. You know?
Yeah. Why are you looking so hard?
Right. Yeah. Why are you paying such close attention?
Oh, I wasn't smoking. Oh, Bud vapes nowadays.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
He has Nick has perpetual, like, he's Bud is always Lauren's dog. He has Roscoe now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Roscoe.
But he always calls him Bud. I think it's cute. Hi Tyler, it's nice to see you too. Again.
Sadie got a jewel. Okay.
Listen, Nick isn't perfect. You guys aren't perfect either.
Listen, I wasn't talking about this.
It is correct. But I've always been half and half of wondering, well, you know, am I wrong in thinking that way? And am I not? And I talked to Sean about that.
Sean.
And I told him, I said, you know, I'm just confused. I don't know if I'm right about it or if I'm wrong about it. I mean, she's able to separate it.
I don't know if I'm right or I'm wrong.
I said, it's
about
harder
it.
for me to
Shut
separate.
I think
Sorry, I'll watch my mouth.
I think he talks just to talk.
Oh yeah, it's. I love using this gimmick, but I'll run it into the ground. I don't care. He has sentences that don't begin. They just kind of like he just and you're like halfway into a story and he just started talking.
I found myself like listening to calls and I lose track of what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's crazy. He does that and something I just forgot what I was gonna say. I'm as bad as Lauren sometimes.
That's all right. We got 2 hours and 30 minutes.
He said, well, some people can separate it easy and some people can't. He said, you just got to realize, you know.
Oh, no, I know a good example. Sorry to cut the call off yet again, but great example is when he's talking about the chef recall. He goes, "You say I do listen. You say I don't listen, but you don't listen either." Like he realizes that he just admitted he doesn't listen. He like caught himself mid-word. Well, I got to go through with it. Dummy.
You don't listen either. That drives me crazy.
He showed her.
Taught her a lesson.
That was one of the things that made me realize.
I have been telling you that for a year, and it took 1 hour conversation with a man.
Even if it was Stacy telling me, it would have been the same result.
Okay, he's an idiot.
Yep.
She just basically says to him, "I've been telling you the same thing for a year. You talk for an hour with this man, and all of a sudden you're convinced. Well, even if it was Stacy." Like he just completely misses the point of what she was just saying.
Oh yeah, he's just so.
He just focuses on, well, it doesn't matter that he was a man. Just what's wrong with you?
Talking to a guy.
Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah. Listen, when I'm ignoring what you're saying for an entire year, that's different than when Sean tells me in 20 seconds it's okay.
Something obvious.
Right.
Sean.
Stacy, no.
Sean and Stacy.
I don't know if she knows it. I don't know if Sean told her yet or not, but she will know because I'll be telling her tomorrow. I gotta go down and get my computer, and I'm gonna tell her then. Sean asked me what I thought Stacy would think, and I said, to be honest, I don't know. I said, one way I think she that, you know, she might give me a lecture over it, and another way, she might give me, in one way, she might give me a lecture over it, ask me if I think that's a good idea, or another way, I think she might give me a lecture over it, saying, what's the big deal? But then the third way,
Oh,
I think
God.
she'd probably say, well, you talked to Sean. What did Sean tell you?
I would have killed myself. I'm sorry.
Noggin.
You know,
Oh,
instead of saying,
Godfrey.
well, she might get mad at me, she might agree with me, or she might not even care. But it's going to be, well, first of all,
Second of all,
might be a fourth way, but I can't.
I don't know if, There are these times where he would stop talking, and then the robot would start talking. You go, you didn't let me finish talking. Because he knew he didn't make a point, like, right friggin' now.
and, and, and considering the robot, like, it takes a minute because she literally has to type out what she's going to say.
Yeah. Yeah, good minute of dead air, and I wasn't done.
Wasn't finished. Always interrupting me. I wouldn't do that to you.
Which is
Right.
more likely what she's going to say to me.
You hit
As
that
you talk
button.
to Sean.
What's that?
I said, when you hit that button, when he's
I love that. I love that so much. When the robot just repeats herself, too.
oh yeah, just
What
plows.
did Sean tell you?
Oh, Lawn Speaks fucked up my autocorrect, too.
And I know it's hard for you to understand that. You've been telling me for a year. But when I'm able to talk to counseling about it, I've been so afraid to be open with them because of what I was afraid they would think. Because I didn't want to lose you.
I mean, how many fucking times have we heard this, though? Where,
Oh, I know.
you know, well, I talked to Maria about it, and now I'm not afraid anymore to talk about my feelings. Like, it's...
Everything's gonna be so much different now.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I just said everything's gonna be so much different now.
Yeah, I've changed. It's always the same fucking thing. Just...
Same excuses, different women.
Yeah, it's sort of amazing to me, just
Because
how
of them
little,
think-
like, little, I don't know, interest.
He's offering nothing. Yeah.
You know, I give Will and Jamie a lot of credit for
And that it was
putting up
wrong
with
for me to
this.
see you just because of your
I know.
job.
I've heard that a couple times.
Now I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I'm happy that I talked to Sean about it.
Everything's gonna be better now.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm so brave.
Yet you never brought that up to me.
You'll find I'm going to bring a lot more things up to you from now on.
But you tell me everything
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Like you hadn't before.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now that the floodgates have opened,
Yeah.
you know, he realizes he made a major fucking mistake. He bluffed, and she called his bluff. You know, I'm not marrying a porn star. I'm not marrying somebody that's gonna fuck other guys. And she said, okay. and
Yeah.
and
Goodbye.
now he's got to turn that around. Like, it really wasn't about me and my insecurity. I was really afraid of what probation was going to say. What a...
Right. Just probation too, not his parent, not his mom, not his family.
Can you imagine? I cannot imagine he told his mom that he was dating this adult entertainer.
I mean, so from my notes, from what I know, Lauren's mom. So he made posters. I'm sure you know that, right?
Mm-hmm. I've
So
seen them. They're amazing.
yeah, apparently Lauren's mom saw the posters, and he couldn't like walk that one away. But then there's another story he told. He's told it twice, and they conflict. So he's lying, but I just don't know about what. He said that the first story was that he showed the photo of the robot to his mom, and his mom was like, "You're not going to sleep with her." Like that's what her initial response was. And then when asked like months later, he said that his mother would never say anything like that. But
I can totally see. I can totally see his mother saying that.
Man, ah, she's not going to sleep with you. Bop, bop.
Pull your head out your ass.
Yeah.
Gonna shit it out.
Oh, you think those people think you're so great?
I don't think he's so great.
Yeah. They're making a fool of you.
She does sound like a chicken.
She just sounds like an old bird. There's a time where the robot said that too. He's bitching about his mother, and the robot goes, "Is that old bird squawking?" And he just went, "Ugh, sounds like you're insulting my mother." She was.
Listen. I call my mother a giraffe all the time.
Right. Who cares, Lauren?
Giraffe.
A giraffe. I don't.
Every time I hear that call, I think that's so funny.
I can tell you pretty much everything except for that was so hard for me to talk about with you. Listen, please. Without interrupting me, listen, please.
Your words.
I don't hide anything from you. And I've told you how I feel about it all, but we've never talked like Sean talked to me. And I've wanted so bad to be able to explain to you, exactly how I feel and all that. But at the same time,
Your fear on probation and my career law.
At the same time of me wanting to tell you my fear of everything, it was hard for me to come up with the words.
Words.
Did you?
And at the same time, did I come up with the words?
You never once told me your fear on probation and my career law.
No, I didn't. I didn't tell you that because I was confused about it.
Oh, he's confused again.
No, listen,
So
I didn't mean
confused.
to say all those bad things. I was confused.
Yeah, he's
About
confused.
Absolutely nothing except probation. It's always probation.
You know, I saw your comment about Lauren thinks he only pulls gorgeous women, and I think part of that is our fault. You know, we give him the idea that he dates these exciting, intelligent, beautiful women who have money and all these things going for them. I can kind of understand why he has that idea.
True. Yeah, true. However, when pushed on stuff like that, he says that he's only dated gorgeous women. That Paula was this knockout. Even like his perception of Nikki changes as well. Mm-hmm. She was actually pretty cute and wasn't, ugly like he said to Emma or whatever, and stuff like that.
I get the feeling, and I want to say this delicately, lest I give the idea that I'm body shaming or anything like that. But I always got the impression, based on things that Lauren has said and his writing, that he enjoys a woman with a little meat on her bones.
Talking about taking abroad.
Like a slight chunky.
Yeah, with dimples.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he likes more what's the term? Like girl next door type vibes.
Oh yeah, like innocent, like sweet, virginal.
Yeah, not like a super mom, just someone you see every day.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Theo.
Right. I did hide that from you. Yeah, I hid that from you. Jamie, come on. I haven't been lying to you.
No, you come on, Lord.
Right, Tyler. Thick.
I didn't want to lose you because of what probation thought.
Fantastic. I have been grilled for a year. Up until we mutual agreed it was over because of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I work for Xavier, duh. I mean, he likes underage girls. I get that. I was talking and, I have a feeling women, the very few women he's interacted with in actual life and perhaps in his mind, quote unquote, dated, probably had a little meat on their bones. That's all. I know he likes kids. Give me a break.
It doesn't matter to you. I don't
Right,
buy
he
it.
certainly does.
This is damage control, and you are saying whatever you think I want to hear to keep me around.
Seriously, Jamie.
Seriously? Thank you, Ricardo.
It's the rest of it's the rest of our lives that we're talking about. I'm not going to say just whatever I want, just to keep you around.
Please. Please,
The
I
rest
know
of
you
our
want to
lives.
say. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying the rest of our lives. I was just
I
quoting him.
know, it's just. Everything is so.
It's all or
with
nothing.
him. Like, you know, we're in love.
Mm-hmm.
You're never just casually dating. You're never, you know, getting to know each other. You talk once and you're like, well, we're spending our lives together.
Right. So, and then everyone else has to get out of your life as well. You can't have any men around you at all. They're a threat to me.
Yeah. You can't tell your friends, and I know Jamie brings this up later in this call, but she can't talk to her friends. But when he has a need to express himself, he's welcome to talk to whomever he wants about her and their relationship.
Oh, absolutely. And the person that he doesn't want her talking to as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's done that with Will. Stop
Yeah.
telling. He's told Will to stay. I don't know if Will told you this, but I know for a fact he's told Will, you know, stay out of our relationship, and told Jamie, you know, stop talking to Will about our relationship. But then when he feels like he's wronged, he can't wait to tell Will what Jamie has done.
I'm just sick of that fucking dildo. What are you doing? If I can comment on Dan Jones's statement up above about why doesn't he tell probation? Because he wants to show her off to everyone. He wants to be the big guy who brags about his model girlfriend. Oh, look at she's real.
Yeah, she's real.
She's real.
Why do you see her? Why do you see her? She's gorgeous. She has the potential to make so much money it'll make your head spin.
That's right.
She has more talent in her left boob than you have in your whole body.
I'm saying that, telling you what I feel. I'm telling you what I feel.
How I feel.
I'm being open and honest with you about stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes it okay.
And I know I should have done it a long time ago, and I didn't because I was afraid of telling probation because I didn't want to lose you.
That doesn't even make sense. I was afraid of telling probation because I was afraid I was going to lose you. Probation, I'm sure, has told him this is not a good idea in lots of his relationships. And he's never, like, he just does what he wants anyway.
Yeah, he you know, it's Lauren's way or the highway.
I believe in you too, Kilty.
If you want to find something bad in that, I'm sorry. But I love you, and I didn't want to lose you because of them.
Because of them.
Dumb.
But now I don't have to fear them. I know I can talk to them about it, and I was afraid to talk to them about it because of what my charge is, being a sexual charge, and you doing porn. You know.
Are you going to be doing the porn too, Lauren? Like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'd have any issue with that, honestly. I mean, he's not going to be at the porn shoots.
Oh, you never know with Lauren. I'm going there. I'll make sure it's all professional.
Can you imagine how uncomfortable?
Oh. He'd be told to leave immediately.
He's just going to stand on the sidelines like, wait, no, you're doing it wrong.
No, he would be glaring and crying. I mean, he would be so confused. He would. Let's be honest. He wouldn't know what was going on.
Why don't you? Oh, never mind. No, it's too vulgar. I'm not going to go there.
All right.
Until that.
Put it in the chat.
That happened to us the other night, and I just fuck it. I'm going to talk to him about it. I needed to.
Master.
But if I was hiding something, you wouldn't drop it.
I've had a lot of fears, Jamie, and you know that, and you know why,
I hate the way he says
and
Jamie.
you know why.
Oh yeah.
It's so condescending. I had a
If
lot of fears, Jamie.
if any future Lorne girlfriends are listening right now, please keep the name scheme going. They're Casey, Jamie, Debbie,
Babsby.
Winnie, Babsy.
I'm gonna be his next girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 40 years too old for him.
Well, you don't have to say that.
Does that
We're taking
change what
steps.
I said?
True.
No, it doesn't change what you said. We haven't had the easiest time, and we both know that.
We both know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can sit there and say time after time that you don't hide things from me, and you did.
I did, yes, I did, and I'm sorry that I did.
So you
See? See? He does it every time. Every time he has to acknowledge that he's wrong about something.
Well, it's like, well, I understand that I've been. Anyway.
Nick's fabulous Lord.
It's hard for me to come. I was a liar, yes.
Yes.
You are a liar.
Because I didn't know how to express myself.
Not past tense.
There's always a reason.
Yes, past tense now.
Right.
Probation.
No. Not
Yeah.
past tense.
That's past tense
You are a
because
liar.
I'm not lying. I'm not.
I lied 10 minutes ago, therefore it's past tense. I am no longer
Right.
a liar.
I'm being honest with you now. I've
Yeah.
only lied to you 20 times in a row. Now I'm telling you the truth.
Now, I'm not a liar.
And you got to accept that. You can't be mad at me anymore.
You keep going back to the past. I like how Jamie says liar.
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 I am not a liar.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're kidding. That's all.
Not lying anymore.
Sorry, I'm really dragging this stream out.
Now I can be open and honest with them
Now
about
you
everything.
stopped lying for a day.
Jamie, you
So you underline
okay?
now.
Okay. First of all, you've got to let me talk.
Oh, baby
You got to
boy.
let me do it without
I
interrupting
promise
me.
I'll never yell at you again, Jamie. I promise I'll never abuse you again, Jamie. I promise I'll never accuse you again, Jamie. This sounding familiar?
Yes, it does, Jamie.
Jamie.
Past tense.
Jamie, past tense. It was yesterday.
You just gotta understand, it's never my fault. It's everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, you've solved the problem.
Being on the street.
Everything's different
I'm
now.
now full.
Yeah.
It's been 5 minutes, Jamie. It's an entirely different problem now.
It's probation. That's what it is.
Or do
Thanks
we?
to keep me around, right?
Come on, Lauren. What
Jamie,
you got?
when I said them things, I meant them.
Oh, yeah?
But
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that it's
I'm
they.
just like this
Oh,
newest
my
virus.
goodness.
I like when he just can't get it, like the thought together. I'm not gonna. Jamie.
He doesn't even know what he's going to say. It's like car won't start. It's like, hey,
That's exactly what it is. He doesn't know what he's gonna say. He's trying to think of it on the fly.
his brain
That's
just
the
won't.
best. And he can't.
Yeah.
He just
Too
doesn't have the
stupid.
mental capacity.
All right, listen.
Listen.
That will be
It
broken.
felt to me like some of those times you were intentionally
So.
provoking me to get an attitude.
Good for you.
Some of the things that you would say and say that you did, it's like, why would you say that to me? And why would you tell me that you did that? And why would you even do that if it's me you wanted? You can. But the problem is,
So,
I haven't had anybody else around, and you know it. So, how can you say that same thing to me?
He's trying
You
so
just
hard to
said
flip it
I could.
around.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's failing miserably too.
You
Can
can, but
Can I mention, I realize the audience cannot see this picture.
Uh,
It's the sad Lauren picture.
oh yeah, the mad. That's mad one.
You know more than other guys.
Hold on,
Come on, you.
hold on, Nick.
Mona's Diaper donated $3.
Thank you.
Stop bringing up the past. I was messed up back
Thank
then.
you, Mona's Diaper. Stop bringing up the past. I was meshed up back then. That was 3 minutes ago. Come on. Thank you.
Meshed
honey.
up.
So I thought he was trying to show how sad he was. He's mad in this picture.
This is mad. There's a few sad ones.
This is
The crying ones. This one he's mad. He said he was pissed off about something. I don't remember what. And the robot would always be like, "Prove it, because you're a liar. You're lying. Prove it." So he sent that, and in the full photo, his wiener's in it.
Oh yeah.
His wiener looks sad. He looks mad.
Every picture he sends has his wiener in it, I'm sure.
He'll be like, "Oh, let me show you this thing I got at the yard sale," and he'll put it on his table and take a photo, and his dick is like right at the bottom of the photo. And you he's called out on that.
It's just casually hanging out.
Yeah, just the you can see his Crocs.
He has Crocs.
Yeah, prison Crocs.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You got to keep them.
That's fantastic. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm mixing it up with the other picture where he's sad, but it looks like he's getting ready to laugh. I always think he's going to laugh, but he's
Right.
supposed to be sad. Yeah, I love this picture. It just goes with everything.
Yeah.
I like when you dress him up fancy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I try and Heelborn.
Yeah, of
I just
course.
it tries to change up the view just so it's kind of different, but you can kind of get a range of what he's gonna be doing during this moment.
It's like
Mad.
paper dolls with Lauren.
Yeah, he's mad. He's sad. He looks really dumb.
He just looks dumb in every picture.
what are you going to say it on? What are you going to use it on?
Lots of things.
Like
I
what?
promise I'll never yell at you again, Jamie. I promise I'll never abuse you again, Jamie. I promise I'll never abuse you again, Jamie.
Right, Kelly's wiener does
What
look
I'm saying,
sad.
Jamie, is that you can't use that on me as far as another woman.
Yes, I can.
How can you? I've never had any other woman around since you and I.
Oh wait.
Except for the Debbie thing. I know you're going to mention that.
I've never done that. Well, hold on. Wait a minute.
Just wait. Here it comes. You read my mind.
And I was wrong about that, and since that happened, that's never happened again.
Also, because it's not jealousy, it doesn't count for me. Is that what you are going to say? But it happened, Law.
It happened, yes. But since then, it has never happened again.
Oh my goodness.
So,
It's
One
not-
time could kill a relationship. What is he talking about? I only tried to cheat on you one time. Why are you making a big deal out of this?
Really? God, what a bitch. God, such a ball buster.
Right.
I only did it once, and when you told me it was wrong, I never did it again.
Yeah. Once you told me it was wrong, I realized it was wrong, and I stopped doing it.
Once I talked to Sean about it.
Yeah. Sean, is it okay to cheat on people? I just found out from Sean today it's not.
It's not. I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah. They're gonna do it again.
Yeah. I only stole that $30,000 one time.
One time.
God. I only tried to hook up with a kid one time.
Well, that's not true.
Well, that's not true. I only got caught one time.
Yeah, there you go. Only got busted one time.
Oh, what's the big fucking deal? Jeez, bunch of prudes.
So how many times with you has it happened?
What about you?
Me trying to cheat on you, 0.
No, you even saying things just to provoke me because you knew I'd be upset about them.
No.
So one equals the other. I
Right.
tried to cheat on you, but you say things to agitate me. Bam.
Right. Those are definitely equal.
Yeah. You get mad at me and try to piss me off. We are totally like equal here. We're even. There's
You
nothing
always
you
try
can
to
do
do
about it.
that.
I don't play that game.
Baby Will. Seriously, Jamie?
Baby
I
will.
wanted to name.
Okay, let me ask you this because I explained earlier I've taken a break since any Lauren stuff since beginning of June. What happened with the baby?
Oh, fake pregnancy. Well, not fake pregnancy, but
False.
she counted her cycle wrong. She was a week late.
Okay.
She was actually just on time. But she saw on the pregnancy test, she thought that one line meant one baby and two lines meant two babies. So it's very confusing.
I bet Lauren was totally agreeable with that.
He actually said that it was messed up and that the only pregnancy tests that exist are ones that say plus or negative.
Because those are the ones that he could understand. But what if it depended on how you felt about the pregnancy though? Like a plus meant you weren't pregnant if you didn't want to have a baby.
Yeah, it's all just willpower.
It's all in your perspective.
Yeah, you negative here, you don't want the baby, but you are pregnant.
Yeah. Then I feel very negatively about it.
Yeah.
Name the child will.
Do you see a pattern there?
No.
You don't see a pattern of things revolving around Will.
Baby
You don't
Will.
see a pattern of things revolving around Will.
A pattern of things revolving around Will.
Okay, so let's backtrack.
Yes, no, maybe so. Thank you,
I don't-
goddamn doctor.
Yeah, I just can't imagine family members coming in and waving their pregnancy tests in front of you. Look.
Look, I'm pregnant, like with their pee all over it. Like,
Yeah,
no thanks.
peas splashing around while they're like,
Well, I could maybe imagine that in the Armstrong family.
well, yeah, actually, good point. You know what?
Way to go, sister cousin. Sorry, that's very mean. Sorry.
Sister cousin.
I appreciate that, Uncle Brother.
You just said that I say things on purpose to provoke you. I say it's the name I like disproving your point and you deflect to something else.
I don't know how we got on this tangent. Ramona's diaper says the tests should show thumbs up or down.
But wouldn't that just make it the same thing as the negative positive? It's just thumbs down is like you don't want the baby.
A picture of a baby or a picture of a baby with like an X through it.
There we go. That's kind of pregnancy test I'm
Baby
talking
or
about.
no baby.
Yeah.
God.
It should just the test should just have like a digital Mari show up and like open a DNA results are in.
You are the cousin brother.
Jamie, it's because so many things have been. It's like you're afraid of getting away from Will. Seriously, it's like you're afraid of getting away from Will.
No, that's
I
crazy.
mean, Will's been an awesome. Will.
Yeah, Will. It's so easy to ramp him up. Like, I want to name the baby Will. I want to build Will a floor on our house. Like, do any of those things say I'm gonna sleep with Will or I'm gonna be married to Will? Like,
No.
Will's our
And it's like,
best friend,
sorry.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I want to name my baby after my best friend. That's fucked up. Oh, okay.
Okay, well I'm certainly not gonna name it Lorne.
No.
Well, yeah, you gotta name it Lauren Jr.
We're gonna name it
LJ2.
name it Bud.
Will has been an awesome friend to you. I'm not arguing with that at all.
You just said.
I'm gonna name him Sadie.
I said that to provoke you.
That's what it seems like you do. That's what it feels to me like you do.
Yeah, that to be fair, respect to Will though. If Will was around my girlfriend that much, I wouldn't like it either. Will is a pretty debonair fellow, and he does seem to have it, as the kids say, going on. So I can see why Lauren would be jealous.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this at the beginning, absolutely. It was, I mean, those calls, we're getting close to where they stop talking, but once that happens, we're gonna go back to when the robot kind of started. Those calls are brutal. Like Will's just in the background shit talking Lauren for like an hour. But like that, they were around each other a lot. But then there's a good chunk of time where they're not around each other at all. Like Will show up maybe once in a month, and he's like, "You're around him too much." And at that point, I think it's a little ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And you know, if Lauren weren't so fucking insecure, he might still feel a little jealous about it, but really it's all of this, considering we have to pretend for a minute that it's entirely real, but she's staying on the phone with him. That's kind of telling. I mean, she must like him somewhat, right? I mean, she's wasting this time with him. He does have a point when he says, "You must really like me. You're spending time with me on the phone."
Well, and the robot makes that point too at times when they get in arguments about like, you want Will, and she's like, well, I make time for you every day. What is your fucking problem? You know, like, and then there's another thing. You know, if she wanted to sleep with Will, she could do it.
Yeah.
So like, stop saying it. Like, and if she did, like, he would never find out.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would tell him. She
Right.
tells him. I mean, even though these things are ridiculous about the Wildo, and I mean, and a lot of it has to do with Lauren's misconceptions about females and their anatomy. But you know, she didn't have to tell him any of this stuff. I always looked at it like Jamie is working under this assumption. Either she's not very smart, and I'm not trying to insult Jamie, but sometimes she seems a little silly and not very smart.
There are times where she is 88 for sure.
Yeah, just a little bit smarter than Lauren. But she's like sharing things with him. You know what I mean? Does that sound silly? But that's how I always take it. Like, she's trying to share these things with him, and he gets mad about it.
Yeah, she's very forward about what she's doing, and he doesn't like it. And she's like, okay, well, then I'll just start hiding stuff from you.
Yeah, I mean, who would imagine that an adult entertainer would be forward about sharing her preferences and sex talk?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and he just, there was times where he'd like, don't ever mention work to me. Okay, I'll go talk to Will about it. And then, no. Tell him everything about work. And I worked for Xavier, made a great point. You know, without Will, she can't speak. So, because it's his phone. So that's why he's around a lot. It's because it's like, I need my phone, dude.
You know, and Lauren, it does piss me off on the occasions when he's like, when she doesn't have Will's phone and he just keeps asking, can you get Will's phone? Can you get Will's phone? Or when he gets pissy with Will and Will's like, you know what? I'll just take my phone back. You know, I don't have to let you inconvenience me when I want to talk to my girlfriend or whatever.
Absolutely.
And he gets all pissed. Well, that's some kind of friend.
Right. No. I felt the exact same way. the exact same way.
Yeah, I mean, Lauren is the type of person who just assumes everybody is there to do something for him in one way or the other. You have a phone. He needs it. Why aren't you letting him use it?
Yep, that's exactly it.
You changed the argument to something else.
No, I didn't change the argument to anything else. It's still the same subject.
Yes, you did.
It's still the same subject, Jamie.
No, it isn't.
It's the same thing like you wanting me to build a whole level for Will
Oh my goodness.
of the house on the house.
Can I just say, time-wise, that statement was made in like almost a year, maybe a few months off, but it was like March of 2020, like May of 2020, and he's still acting like that's an active thing in Jamie's mind to build a floor for Will.
Yeah, Lauren is like a tally taker, and I know I had heard that statement and I always took it for what Jamie says it is, like a joke. Like, she jokes about these things. Will's my best friend. He's your best friend too. Like he's gonna live with us, and we're gonna have a floor for Will. And I remember hearing it like once on a call, like it referenced, but I never heard it again until this call.
Yeah. The only person that brought it up after that point was Lauren when he'd get mad. You want me to build a floor for fucking Will? And every time it's explained to him, that was a joke. That was just a joke. No, it weren't. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
You didn't explain it was a joke. Yeah, because that's how jokes work, Lauren. We always have to explain that they're jokes.
Right. Stupid. Let me walk you through this one before I tell it.
Honestly, let's be honest. The joke is that Lauren is going to build a house to begin with.
That is the joke, yeah.
That's the joke. Just park another trailer on top.
There's a point where he realizes he's not going to build the house fast enough and goes, "How would you feel? How would you feel about living in a basement for a year?"
Oh God.
They were gonna live in like a bomb shelter.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. And then they'll get the house done.
In a basement.
Yep.
Oh, but we'll be together.
We'll be together. That's all that matters, right?
Just imagine like bunk beds and concrete walls.
Food rations.
Holy shit. And if Lauren builds it, there's always the threat that it's going to collapse in on itself.
Oh, yeah. There's always the threat of dying because the house is going to collapse. Hey, dude, don't step on that part of the floor.
Just step over here.
I'll put a rug over the hole.
And look, you can't have the dogs in there because there's not enough oxygen for more than 2 people.
He puts the dogs outside and he has a canary down there just in case.
We're so stupid. Live in a basement.
He's so dumb.
Jesus Christ. Oh God. Ugh. This is the call. There's a pause in the call. I mean, I didn't pause it. It's playing.
Yeah. The robot's typing a paragraph or something.
Burning alive.
You just said I say things to provoke you. That was the topic. I prove your example wrong and you start rambling about something else.
I'm trying to prove my point. Like the level on the house. The whole level on the house. 3 stories. 1 for me, 1 for you, and 1 for Will.
Oh my goodness.
Then you want to name your baby Will. Things like that you do. It's like you intentionally do that stuff just to provoke me.
Like the point that you tried to cheat and asked how many times I did that. And I said 0 and you deflected something else.
What?
What about you? I like that. I love that.
Notice
I'm
a
sorry.
pattern.
What?
He has got nothing.
The fact that I accuse you of trying to cheat and you deflect with something else. What about that? Lauren is the personification of.
Yeah, yeah. That stupid noise he makes. He gets all excited. How long have you been thinking about me?
Did you write my name in little hearts?
Yeah. I'll show you the face. I'll send you the photo. I'll show you the face that I think of when I think of Lauren. It's a perfect example of that when you look at it.
Okay, so neither one of us have been perfect.
Right, the point that you
Okay,
tried
so
to
we're
cheat
even.
and asked how many times I did that, and I said 0 and you deflected to
Sorry.
something else.
I'm gonna play this call, and I'm gonna show that picture. Hold on.
Tell me I'm not wrong.
Jamie,
You just
what
said
I'm
I say things to provoke you. That was the topic.
gonna show
I
this
proved your
right
example
Oh
wrong
yeah,
and you
it's one of my
started rambling
favorites.
about something else.
I didn't say cheat.
Notice a
I
pattern.
did not say cheat.
Oh God,
Lorne, holy shit.
this is
Thing.
fantastic.
I said things that you do that to try to provoke me.
I'm not going to say you're cheating now. It doesn't work for my argument.
Yeah, I did because I was wrong in that, and I'm owning up to it.
Shut up.
Hold on. Oh my God.
You brought up
No,
Debbie.
not the same picture, dummy. You guys just ignore me. Listen to the call.
Robots
Holy
probably.
shit. I can do this.
Shut up and listen.
I'm probably about as
Dead.
good as Lauren would be.
I said you tried to cheat. Your response was, how many times have you done that?
Yeah.
I said
I want to
0.
talk about.
Hold on.
Then you went to something else.
I'm saying that I know the things that I did wrong. That was with Debbie.
That makes it okay.
And
Right.
I know
that
what
was,
I did
I didn't
wrong.
mean that you cheated. I meant that you do things to provoke me, to get me
tried to
upset.
cheat.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Again.
I did it. Hold on.
What I was saying was that you do things to provoke me to get.
Always being accused.
Just think in your mind.
I was saying that you do things to provoke.
Or when he does
I
when he
don't.
does the
to get
that
me
noise
upset.
too.
Yeah.
That is that noise.
I need a moment to process this.
It's one of my favorites. And it's weird because it looks like he's looking up and to the side at the same time, like different eyes are doing different things.
His head looks all pointy too.
He's barely wearing that hat.
It's like just slightly perched on
Yeah.
top.
He looks like a cone head.
This is like could be a meme. This is so good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody. I can't stop. It's so stupid.
I don't.
Yeah, he's definitely
Because you know
5'9" with
that
that
I'm
hat perched up on his head.
That's why.
His wobble tooth is a little. It's poking out. It's making an appearance.
It makes an appearance. He's 6 feet tall with the hat.
Yeah. Some people call me 6 foot.
What does the hat say? It looks like it says, huh?
Yeah, I don't know, but like, it's not even close to his ears. It looks like he's smuggling something under that hat.
He has baby Will under there.
He's hiding baby. You're never gonna see this baby again.
That is such a great picture.
Yeah, it's good.
No, you know what's under the hat? The rest of his earpiece.
He's got backup Bluetooth up there.
His backup. I'm so sorry, everybody. I got so sidetracked with this. I'm crying. This is what this is about. This is why I love this so much. Okay, here we go.
You wonder where that cat he got is? It's up there in the hat.
That I'm going to be upset about things.
How many times do I have to answer it?
I'm sorry. Justin Timberlord. You guys are killing me. The hat reads Compton. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
He's got his sunglasses over.
Well, to answer it anymore, I'm just going to drop that subject.
Sheetrock.
Oh my God! Yeah.
We're past
He's
it.
got his
No
yard
sense
sale
going back.
merch under there.
Oh, God.
To it.
That's the best picture.
Someone said he's smuggling some gravy train under there.
You took offense to it. That's not my fault, Law.
And the crazy thing is, like, he must have sent that to Will or Jamie, right?
So, when Jamie still had a voice, there was a video he sent. It's up on, I think, someone's channel, whoever.
Okay.
But he sent a video, and there's someone else there. He looks over at them, and when I watched it, I happened to pause right then at that face, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this needs to be saved." And you know,
And this is something that's rarely pointed out. The glasses on top of the hat. Look.
yeah,
How does that help him with the glasses on top of the hat?
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised his arms can reach up there to grab the glasses. He chose to wear it that way. Like, he chose to look like this.
Yeah, that he allowed himself to be seen like that. So
Right.
he looks like he doesn't have a chin either. Like, he's just
No, it's Big Ed. He's just
one solid piece.
yeah,
Okay,
kicking away.
we both wanted this picture.
I did take offense to it
Holy shit.
because it feels like everything is revolved around Will. It feels like you're afraid to leave Will's
He's got
side.
Will under there.
That's your
Well, Jamie,
Decided.
serious.
Never gonna see him again.
Seriously, that's what it feels like. I mean, you wanted Will move. You wanted me to build the whole level of the house, but just Will.
Oh my goodness.
It's like you want Will to live with you forever.
I
Well,
said
it's
that one time.
He doesn't need a level of the house he lives under.
Right. We don't need a floor for Will. He's under my hay.
He's under my 10-gallon
Oh
truck
my
cap.
He's wearing the Doug Dimmadome hat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Timmy Turner, my name is Lorne Dimmadome. I'm
I
going to
don't
make
know
a
if
Photoshop
anybody else.
tonight.
I don't know if anybody else is enjoying this, but I'm sure it's.
Oh,
fun.
I'm having a blast.
I literally have tears in my.
I'm about to make Lorne as Doug Dimmadome right now.
So great.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
hung in
God.
there. It stuck. It was offensive. I tell you that I want
It
a
was
life with you,
offensive.
and you want to include
Offensive
Will
to
on
me.
living with us.
How many times did I tell you my favorite movie?
I know
Oh.
Jamie's favorite movie.
I know it's
I'm
funny
not
when
even dating her, and I know what it is.
it's funny when this part comes up because there's people in the chat will just start going Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt.
Dirt.
And Lauren's sitting there going, if you just let me watch it.
If you just tell me one more time.
If you just tell me 15 times, I'd get it.
And the point is, I mean, we're gonna get to it eventually when I stop laughing about this fucking hat. The point is, I've told you my favorite movie. You don't remember that because it's not important to you.
Right. What's important?
A couple times, and you wouldn't.
Oh, fuck.
No, it didn't. I still tried to get you to tell me what it was again. You still wouldn't. To this day, you still won't.
Right, you don't see the issue.
Your favorite color is pink. Your ring size is 7.
And?
You wear size 11 shoe.
Size 11.
Oh, you know, she's 6 foot.
Let me tell you, that's a big foot. My mom was 6 feet tall, and she wore a size 9. A size 11 is a big foot. I hope Lauren likes big feet, because that's a big ass foot.
Well, there is that call where he's like, "You love your feet." You know, I'm sure he's into it.
There's big old paddles. Whew, I'm sure they're beautiful.
And
but that's big
yeah.
feet.
Yeah, that's.
Your favorite movie didn't stick. I'm sorry.
Got that written down.
It didn't stick.
And that's not her. That's not his fault.
It just wasn't important to me, Jamie.
And maybe if you liked a movie I liked, like Grease, Same to D, then we wouldn't have a problem. I wonder how he took the news.
Took the news? Oh, yeah. You know what? I thought about that day.
Yeah.
That Olivia Newton-John passed away.
Isn't it crazy? Like she's an icon. She passed away, and everyone's thinking in this community, they're like, "Wonder what Lauren thought."
I know. A wonderful, beautiful, talented woman who made her mark on, pop culture. Right. And we're all wondering if Lauren is sad.
You think Lauren's crying right now?
I'll never meet Olivia Newton-John. Oh, Christ. We're a bunch of assholes.
No.
Legally Blonde.
I don't.
Legally Blonde chair.
Sometimes not everything sticks.
It doesn't stick.
If you would have told me the name of your movie, I would have bought the movie, and I would have watched it. Yeah, it definitely would have stuck.
I would have watched it, and it definitely would have stuck. I mean, who...
Yeah.
Do you think Lauren would have enjoyed Joe Dirt?
Oh, he might. It's hard to say. Dumb and Dumber is one of his favorite movies.
Oh, man, that's a tough one, because I love Dumb and Dumber.
Me too. But I get why he likes it. It's not because it's funny to him. I think it's just because he can relate.
He probably is like, those are smart guys.
I know exactly what they're saying.
I know what they're talking about. Dumb and Dumb and Dumb and Dumber. Stupid. Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier today because I was like, I wonder if Lauren would watch that, if he would like it. He would definitely like the parts where the dog's balls are stuck to the...
Oh, he'd be howling.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to get hilarious.
You
to tell me.
He'd be laughing like me looking at a picture of Lauren in a funny hat.
Right.
Third time. Well, then why mention that?
Holy shit. So you're
obviously you do care because you keep mentioning it.
Exactly. That's Lauren right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying there's a chance.
It would help if you would just tell me the name of the movie so I can go get it and watch it, so I'll never forget it again.
You won't tell me for the 5th time.
Right. Why won't you just tell me 600 times?
Why won't you just remind me of the things that are important to you, for Christ's sake? I know what your ring size is, because I bought you a ring.
I know how big your foot is.
Your foot is a size 11. That's nearly double my shoe size.
Well, you know.
That's crazy. I'm sure they're beautiful.
He likes them.
I need to tell you a 4th time for you to pay attention, but I can mention as a joke once that will needs a floor in the house and you don't shut up about it.
I made Lauren Doug Dimmadome.
You didn't act like it was a...
You what?
I made Lauren into Doug Dimmadome.
You
I'll send it
what?
to you. It's so stupid.
Are you sending me this? Oh, Christ. Buddy. This is what I get for trying it. Hold on. This is asshole Babsby's fault. Hold on, buddy. Let me call you right back. I'm on my phone and I gotta get you back on the pooter. That was my fault. Hold on. Okay, I hung up on Reborn. Let's try it again. Sorry, guys. I like totally lost it with that picture. Holy shit, dude. I'm so sorry. Hello?
Hello, everyone.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to find it now. I don't know where I saved this crap
I'm
at.
just like completely fucking losing my shit right now.
All right. I mean, it's not the best work, but it is work.
Okay.
I didn't put a lot of effort into it. But,
Wait.
I mean, that's pretty beautiful if you ask me.
All right, let me play this call while I try to figure this one out.
It's a joke.
Holy shit, that's very loud. Sorry.
You did not act like it was a joke.
Oh shit.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
I'm just in my own world,
don't
guys.
you think
I'm
that
sorry.
does matter?
You don't see a problem there.
That you didn't act like it was a joke?
Oh god.
Well, that I didn't take it like a joke.
Just that.
So massive. I'm gonna work on that
Well,
one to
that
make
what
it
you
better.
decide to remember isn't important.
I'm gonna share it. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm just doing my own thing, guys. I'm sorry.
You said you're not looking for
Here's the
perfect,
deal.
Jamie.
You're not looking for perfect, Jamie. Holy shit. I might have this figured out now. Here we go.
Oh, I was listening.
Hold on. Okay, I got too much going on. Hold on. Look at this shit.
In my height, I was 12 foot.
Just because you find something
Oh,
offense that
man.
I say or take it a certain way doesn't mean I'm doing it in purpose to get you to react. That's on you. You might play those games, but I do not.
Jamie's being all serious, and I'm not paying any attention to her. I'm sorry, Jamie.
All you can see is his, when it went off for the original first time. All you can see is his nose in the hat. I'm doing it like that. Look at that. He's got the same body type as Lauren too.
He d- This is completely. I have completely dragged this to a halt. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Look at that. That is a work of art.
His face. It's so stupid.
Just look at that and think in your mind.
He's dressed up to go to what did he call it on the Valentine's date? The cafeteria at the bar or whatever.
Oh, he went and ate at the bar before he went to the bar.
Yeah. He said they had a
Oh yeah, cafeteria. Yeah,
a dining hall. A dining
Oh yeah, that's
hall
what it was. Yes.
at the bar. He's like dressed up to go on his Valentine's Day date. Oh my god. I don't even do it justice here because you don't even see all the hat. Like, there's more hat.
There's a lot more hat, but it's
a lot.
perfect.
There's like this much.
It's perfect like that.
It's fantastic. He's in his dress-up clothes.
Right. The only thing I would change is the boots with the spurs. I'd turn those into his actual work boots.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
Actually, this suit wasn't white. He's covered in sheetrock and drywall.
Like, it's funny like that too, where it's just his nose and his eyes poking out in the hat. Yeah, I've got so many ideas now. I'm gonna turn that suit blue. That's for starters.
Holy
Gonna
shit!
turn that thing into a tank top.
Okay. All right. I'm not getting off the fucking stream, Baps. Not until you say. All right. Hold on, Riley. I can't do it. I get put on the spot. But I did mean it when I said forever with you. There we go. All right, here we go. We'll do a little bit more. I gotta try to bring myself down a little bit here. Whew.
You're good.
I don't play those games. Jamie, that's not.
Yes, you do.
The belt buckle should be a girlfriend ring.
Your friends played those games with me.
All right, well, I'm
Your
gonna go back
friends
to the
played
drawing
those
board on
games
this.
with
Let me
me.
save this to go back to it for later.
Jesus.
Dim a dome.
I could spend like 6 hours just like making pictures of Lord.
Oh, I have, yeah.
It's so, his face. It's so perfect.
Or just those
That's
like
why-
kickovers where it's like, hey, you tell me what.
INCA, I'm sorry. This is Babsby's just crying hour. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Okay, here we go.
That's why I react the way I do when you mention stuff like that.
Oh, they are my friends now.
Your
Oh, yeah, I was
ex-friends.
playing the hang-up game.
Right.
I was mad at Reborn, and I was playing the hang-up game.
That's right.
Getting off the fucking phone.
Oh, that's it. I'm getting off the fuck phone.
Unless I get some more pictures. You never send me pictures. Getting off the fucking
Our
phone.
ex-friends.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Uh-oh, what did I do? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Here's examples
There we go.
Here's examples you would do.
You look so stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna say this because I don't want to bring anything down. I'm not gonna silence anything going on in the chat. I'm just gonna ask. Please be nice to each other. I don't wanna have to be Mama Baps. But we're here to laugh at Lauren and a big hat.
Right. We're looking at this 500-gallon hat.
So be respectful of each other, please. I want to have a fun time.
It's,
A 500-gallon hat.
I mean, there's a lot of water in there.
Oh, the avocado gif. I'll bring that back. I'll bring it
The
back
other
next
night
week.
I said I'm not quitting my
Oh.
job. You kept repeating every time I said that. Well, I guess your job is more important than me. You said it for a reason to get a reaction. Yes.
Yeah, I guess I did, but it was also the way that I was feeling too.
Then you play those games right.
I'm gonna have to be a Mama Gwen.
You get a point.
You just said you didn't.
Okay, Jamie, I said you have a point. Doesn't mean you have to rub it in my face.
Yeah, it's over. I just said you have a point.
Right. Meanwhile, on it's Lauren, just all night long.
Even though I just did the thing you're mad about just now.
Yeah.
You need to rub it in my face.
This is what I put up with day in and day out.
Well, this is stuff that's going to be in the past, so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Because I'm able to talk about stuff now. I'm able to talk about stuff freely now.
All right. If I have to be Mama Gwen in here, I will. Please, I'm really enjoying this. Don't fuck it up for me. Behave in the chat, god damn it. Okay.
Why would you do that?
Why you do that?
And I'm going to talk to you about
Holy shit.
literally everything.
Couth.
No couth. Isn't that cunning? Isn't that smart?
fucking cunning.
Isn't that intelligent?
A lot of the way that I acted before
You
had.
are finding a new excuse to use.
No, I'm not finding a new excuse.
Hi, buddy.
You need to start being able to listen to what I'm saying instead of interrupting me all the time. A lot of the way that I acted before was.
To be washed away by some new reason.
No, it's not a new reason. It's the same reason that was there the whole time.
No.
A lot of the way that I acted was a result of the way
I acted.
Yeah, it was the way I acted is the result of what you or someone else made me do.
Right, and no accountability for anything. What's new, right?
Here's a good question. I think I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Did Lauren ever go to Tony's funeral? And I bring it up because
No.
Anytime I want to be angry, I think about the way Lauren talked about Tony after he died.
What a dick. Man.
But could you enlighten us about Tony's funeral?
Yeah. So, based on what Lauren told the robot, basically, they had a service that he was allowed. I think he was allowed to go. He chose not to because there were children there, and he would have to like make an exit plan or something. He didn't want to have to explain his probation, so he didn't go. And then probation had told him, or not probation, sorry. Wendy had told him that they were going to do a thing when they put his tombstone in the ground. And magically it kept getting pushed back, and it kept getting pushed back, and it kept getting pushed back. And then all of a sudden it had already happened. You know?
Fucking Lauren.
Yeah, they just didn't invite him.
Would you?
No, oh fuck no. Sorry, heck no. I mean, I wouldn't want him anywhere near there because, as we know, it's Lauren. Lauren is got a poem ready and is
the poem.
He's gonna.
Took a lot of time for you to die.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm fucked, man.
Took a long time for you to pass away, but I will never remember that day, or some shit. I don't.
I wasn't invited, so I had to come today. The rest of your family didn't want me around, so I had to wait till they already threw you in the ground.
I think Lauren would put it like this. Took a lot of time for me to finally get your truck.
Don't.
But yeah, I mean, could you imagine, like, he gets there and this is like the final moment, and you got Lauren's wonderful poetry reaming off,
Lauren, like, I don't know anything about Tony and Wendy other than the shit talk that Lauren has done.
Yeah.
But can you imagine, like, poor Wendy at graveside, like, losing her partner, and they had been together a long time, and here comes Lauren, because it's always about Lauren. I wrote this poem about my best friend, my best fucking friend.
Brother. That's what he kept saying my brother. And in the poem too, I don't know, have you heard it? Have you heard it?
Yes.
He like brings up the robot. I got someone now that does what you did. And it's like, what are you doing?
I have someone that used to do what you did until you died.
Right. Now that you're dead and you can't do that no more, I got a Russian model.
Yep, Russian model.
But yeah, it's just like he's making it about himself. It's just, he's so dumb.
That. Holy shit. I wonder if they put him in the Micmac burial ground. Lon, sometimes dead is better. Fucking, I'm fucked, man. All right, we can do a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to go.
I was gonna say the same thing, man. I didn't want to.
All right, let's do a couple more minutes.
It was not knowing what probation would think, and a lot of the way that I react and would act before. Come on, damn it, Jamie.
Gotta love it.
That might be a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, of course. Damn it, Jamie.
Oh, we can.
He talked to or it's like he's like talking to his computer, like, come on, hurry up.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody said somewhere. Nick just saw the picture. Somebody said somewhere at the top of the hat is a B.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna change this whole photo around next time. I'll send it to you when I'm done. You can. I'm gonna use it, but you can use it as well.
Oh man, that was fantastic. Listen, thank you so much, and hopefully we can get together again soon and finish this up.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
I appreciate everybody. Please behave as well as you can in the chats. Honestly, listen. I realize people have like some pretty strong opinions about things. I just want to like laugh at stupid pictures of Lauren with dumb hats and a stupid face.
Absolutely.
That's really all I want to do. Everybody is welcome to come here and laugh. If you want to be a dick towards me, cool, go ahead and do it. Leave each other alone, please. I don't want to have to like fucking knock people out. I don't like doing it because it's shitty. And I don't want to bring everything down at the end of this. So let's look at that hat again. And then I'm going to tell you, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you putting up with all my grandmotherly bullshit with the computer and hanging up on you. And
What?
Back in my day when we called somebody, we couldn't hang up on
Nick.
No, seriously, it's fine. I mean, I have issues every time, so don't worry about it.
And I will check out, I'm so glad there's calls with the commentary back. I really did miss that. I wasn't saying that just to blow smoke up your ass because you were here.
Oh, I hope not.
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do
I've
like
heard
the
that.
little stories and stuff that come with it.
Yeah, no, I've heard that from other people too. I haven't been feeling it. I mean, it's difficult with all the BS, but.
Yeah, I mean, when there's crap going on, and I can also imagine when you've been, well, of course not you, but Will and Jamie, been living this for a long time and doing this stuff. I just read the chat log and it bums me the fuck out, and I get tired of it. It's I can imagine, and then when you got to deal with people saying, well, you should have done things this way, or I don't like it when you do this, which is fine, but people get really shitty about stuff sometimes, and it's you want to do a troll, go do a fucking troll,
Right, yeah, hey, call him up.
You call him up, he's out there, you can get a hold of him. It's not hard, you can figure it out, peeps, come on.
Yeah,
anyway, I just said peeps, so that means it's time to go.
That's the wrap up sign.
All right, I'm gonna play the song. You probably won't be able to hear it. I fucked it up earlier, and I promised that I would try it again. You guys got to bear with me a minute. Honestly, I'm so fucking tired right now.
No worries. Thanks for having me on. I just want to say that, and let's talk again soon.
Absolutely, I really do enjoy talking with you. It's always so funny. You just have the
absolutely, me too.
The silliest. I gotta restart this. I'm so unprofessional. All right.
All right. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, listen to this song.
And then I'm gonna go to bed.
This is the song that I would like to have for you and me.
I'm like dizzy from fucking laughing. That fucking picture.
Are you gonna listen to the words of the song?
This is so good.
I don't want to hear any
had
rap
a really
bullshit.
good time, no matter what was going on.
Lucky you is I'm gonna fucking spit.
Bye, sweethearts.
And I want you right there and right there, right now, in that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker. out of my life. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday. This speaking very fucking low. You haven't told him fucking no. I don't want him out of your fucking home. Now, I want you to fucking tell me right now. Look what you're fucking doing. Did you hear me doing? You don't want the doctor to hear you. Is that motherfucker in you? I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker out of my life. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday. Do you want to lose me? Because that piece of shit. You don't want me. I'm fucking tired of it. I fucking cried for that cocksucker. I am tired of that motherfucker. You don't understand that or what? You're not fucking sorry, you're a slut. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker out of my life. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday. Fucking